to enable students from needy background to access education. The Bursary Fund was last administered 3 years ago, and having evaluated the suffering the parents undergo in affording school fees for their children, we have decided to resume the fund to help cushion the needy students. As such, we are soon rolling out an annual bursary fund of 135 million, whereby each ward will get 3 million shillings for bursary. And this will take place as from Tuesday. The bursary will target students in secondary school. It's important to note that it will target students, actually pupils in secondary schools. The most basic level of education where the pupils need to support it to acquire the much needed secondary education certificate to enhance them pursue tertiary education. Once we conclude the logistical arrangement, we are soon announcing dates for members of the public to access public. And this one I want to say is that we did agree yesterday of the dates that we are going to discuss as from Tuesday. Beneficiaries will be picked on the basis on the ward their parents are registered as voters, among other set criterias. If I've just indicated, and it's clear, if you voted in a certain ward, you will receive your forms there. You will never get it anywhere else. We have set out clear guidelines on how we are going to do it, because we are going to use the register, the voter register, to identify people in their respective wards or electoral areas. We are putting measures in place to ensure that strict selections, curtailed, devoid of corruption, and only the most needy cases will be considered in an open, transparent, and fair manner, where the public will also give input and feedback accordingly. Going forward, we're also establishing an executive governance scholarship program to further enhance the education support system in the county. The county revenue, I wish to make highlights concerning the county-owned source revenue and the near future. Allow me to point out something one here I wanted to add. That's okay. Allow me to point out that it has come to our notice that some leaders are inciting the public against remitting taxes in the form of various rates due to the counties. Consequently, we are still below par in revenue collection this financial year. This being the last quarter of the financial year. I'm appealing to the public. May I just emphasize on this point? It's very unfortunate that you will find some specific individuals, including leaders who have been elected from certain wards, inciting their own people not to pay revenues. And we have said, if your ward members, if your people, they can't pay revenue, we have no business of collecting revenue from another ward to bring it to your ward. Therefore, I've spoken to my MCAs and I've told them so. That anybody who will incite the public not to pay, let him get his money from his pocket, pay for bursaries and development. Others, you're not going to engage that one ward is committed in revenue collection. Then another one MCA is busy inciting his people not to do what? Not to pay. We have told them, we have incited their people not to pay, we're not going to give them any money because we can't get money from anywhere else, especially our own source revenue. But again, I want to appeal to the public, traders and this is important, transport, borders, operators, and all categories of business operators to ensure that they meet their revenue obligations as stipulated in the county finance bill. Let me remind all of us that paying taxes are our responsibility based in law, and it's the responsibility for all of us to remit revenue on time. Kuna kitu tunasema kulipa ushuru ni kujitegemea. That's actually what KRA tells us, isn't it? Kulipa ushuru ni kujitegemea. On our part as a county government, we are setting mechanism to ensure that the money raised through taxes is diligently collected and accounted for. This includes the regulator having a paperless revenue management system to minimize privileges and rating of revenue invoicing and receipting for unscrupulous officers and traders. Climate change. Today we have integrated the Climate Change Steering Committee to help manage climate change activities in the county. Again, I didn't just mention, there is the carbon credit. This is what I wanted. Until the other day, the president was talking about there was a carbon credit. Yes. You can imagine the many trees we have, the grass we have, is carbon. There is enough carbon we could be selling. Therefore, Director, Climate, and I'm just asking that we have not got it, we have not seen money. Another governor was telling us at a meeting, people were giving 10 million, 20 million in our ward, that they asked me, money for what? Is the air. We sold something called carbon water. Now the question we're asking the president, yes, these people they were bringing to Samun, 20 million for every ward. How much did they go with? Now that they were giving every ward, how much? 20 million. It's something that we must fast track quickly for us, because we have, I'm told we have enough, more than enough in case. As you are aware, climate change is the focus of worldwide due to the weather variances which has changed rain pattern, affecting agricultural activities in counties such as Kisii, hence the need for added mitigation. We are due to engage in public awareness with regard to environmental conservation and the protection of wetlands. We appeal to the public to conduct immediate environmental friendly activity in agricultural and adapt use of renewable energy. We appeal for the removal of the blue gaps from the party, and it's important the DG mentioned. We are not saying in the mountains, but from the river accesses. Allow me to point out that as from Tuesday for the Bursary, we have asked all MCAs who are our team to oversight the exercise, they will be in place in their wards. But these constituencies, or these wards, will be conducting the exercise of issuance of bursary forms on Tuesday. 6 wards from South Rango, Bomachoge, the 7 wards, Bobasi, the 8 wards, and the Bonchari 4. Their day will be on Tuesday. There will be a command by all ward admins, all the sub-county admins, again with the chiefs and the assistant chiefs of respective wards and sub-locations and locations. Then Wednesday, we'll be having the larger Nyaribari with 11 wards, with Bogetutu also 11. 11 wards, isn't it? Because this will be 25 plus 12, 9. It was 9, everybody's 11 is 20. Therefore, Wednesday will be 20 wards, Tuesday 25. Again, all MCAs, they will oversee the exercise. To the committee or the board, the bursary board, the council bursary board, I want to direct with immediate effect, start tomorrow meeting the ward meetings or the ward bursary committees to arrange for issuance of the bursaries forms. I'll be there personally, walking around in the all wards to see the exercise, how it's going on. Again, we'll be meeting. Therefore, Chairman, we are starting with the immediate effect that we must give guidelines on how we're going to do all these things around ourselves. I want to direct that Banadiji, tomorrow, I will ask you with your team of Egypt to hand in the report of Egypt to the cabinet, because we will be sitting in the cabinet, we discuss it. Again, for all officers who will be traveling, for any other meetings out of the county, we must get a report of such meeting that we will hold. Therefore, we'll be filing these reports to the cabinet to look into how meaningful they are, so that we can enhance many of those meetings that we'll be having. When I did you read the key, making sure that all those reports come in on time. At least when I end induction, let us get to know what induction they have gone. Those people, they want to go for per diems, which money we don't have. And I want you leave that bucket if you don't mind. Allow me to put it in Egesua.